right, so let's work through another central limit theorem problem. A survey of eating habits showed approximately 4% of people in Portland, Oregon are vegans. A restaurant in Portland expects 300 people on an opening night, and the chef is deciding on the menu. Treat the patrons like a simple random sample of the 600,000 people surrounding Portland. If only 14 vegan meals are available, what is the approximate probability that there will not be enough vegan meals? All right, so our population is the 600,000 people surrounding Portland. Our sample size. Our sample size are the 300 random patrons that are expected to attend. Our P is our population proportion. So our survey of eating habits showed approximately 4% of people in Portland, Oregon are vegans. So 4% gives us 0.04. Right. So what we want to know, what is the probability that P hat, our sample proportion, will be greater than or equal to, right? So we have 14 vegan meals, so that means if there were 15 people, there would not be enough. So we're going to say that, what is the probability that 15 out of those 300 people, right, that would cause us to run out of those 14 meals? If we write this as a decimal, we divide 15 divided by 300, works out to be 5%. Right, so we can think about this as a fraction or as a decimal, either way, but that's what we're looking for. That's what we want to know. What is the probability that our sample proportion is greater than or equal to 15 out of 300 or 5%, which means they run out. Right. Check our conditions. Again, like we did in the last problem, like we're going to do in the next one, we're going to just skip them, assume they're met. They are our sample size, population size, and random sample. All three conditions are met. Find our normal distribution. Right, our P is 0.04. So that's going to go in there. Right, now we're going to plug that into our formula. 0.04 times 1 minus 0.04 divided by n. N is our sample size, which is 300. This is going to give us a standard error of 0.011. Right, now we're going to go to StatCrunch. We're going to go to StatCrunch to finish this. We're going to start by filling in our information on our curve. 0.04 is our mean. We're going to add the 0.011. So we get 0.051, 0.062, 0.073. Going the other way, 0.029, 0.018, 0.007. Right. And in our question, we asked what is the probability that there will not be enough vegan meals, so there will be more than 14, which we said was 15 out of 300, which we said was 5%. So we're going to draw in a vertical line where 5% would be. We're going to shade to the right. Right, then we're going to plug this into StatCrunch, and we will say the probability that the chef will not have enough vegan meals is about... All right, so when we plug this into StatCrunch, again, we're plugging in our 0.04 as our mean. We're plugging in 0.011 as our standard deviation because that's our standard error. And then we're going to select the greater than or equal to, and we're going to type in 0.05. We're going to hit compute, and that is going to give us as a percent about 18.2%.